Hello everyone, Tymerover here, and welcome back. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. We are back here in our colony on a unknown rim world. This is episode 66, and we had some quite a few things occur last episode. Well, one major thing. Our poor brain damaged colonist Beaver got kidnapped. Let that sink in. Poor beaver. Um, and I see we also have a couple holes in our base that I must have missed, apparently. So yeah, unfortunately we were not able to save him. We tried. I mean, I dismantled this, but it just did not work out. I take full responsibility for poor beaver's departure. And that's left our second base here a little short. Now, granted, I had pretty much envisioned sending Beaver back home anyway, and keeping two people here, or keeping Chris here and keeping it at 3, but not keeping any more than 3 here once Chris got here. So, regardless, Beaver was going to be sent home, but unfortunately now he's off with our rivals here. So I'm not sure we're gonna get a chance. We may get a chance to buy him back. I'm not sure if we're gonna get it here or at the base where he came from. I'm assuming from the base where he came from, but I never know. You never know. But I don't think we're gonna have it. We're gonna buy him back, which is a shame because I like Beaver. But we're going to go ahead and take away this wall now that this has been built up, and just for purposes of expanding our tomb here in case we get any more people. Now, in between episodes, I did talk to our people here and sell a bunch of our dead stuff, our dead clothing, which apparently I didn't sell a lot of. I think I sold everything. Well, let's just go make sure. I'm pretty sure I did. At least what I could sell. Oh, we got a psychic drone, which is not good. Come on, get up there. Let's see. What do we got here? Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, no, we did. Because we had a ton more. Although, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Well, nope, that's what I sold them. So yeah, I did sell a lot of the dead people clothing. But did I not get everything? No, it looks like I did. Maybe they just don't want the other stuff that was left here that was for dead people. Anyway. Yeah, I did do that. Whoop-de-doo. So yeah, some of the comments from last video, one of the commenters, we discussed in the comments about our defense here, and it was suggested that we expand it, make it more boxy, more traditional kill box style, which I as I said, I've had that. I've used big boxes in the past and they do work, but I wanted to try a couple different things here, and the sort of the condensed hallway version here, this narrower field, does work. Now the last couple episodes I've been kind of less and less impressed with it, and the main reason being that they've just been coming in. Melee's been getting to our guys, but we've not been getting set up properly as far as the previous times we've been attacked, and that have worked out well. John, how are you doing, buddy? Yeah, you're patched up. You should be all right. Chris, how are you doing? So I think we're gonna at least. Oh, you are here? Apparently. Don't know. I must have gotten a notification, but it didn't actually come through. So yeah, last episode we did, well, let me stay on one thing for right now. Go back to this base. I get sidetracked so easily. So yeah, I do like this. It was mentioned that we could back them up and make a big kill box and put them behind walls. Well, they sort of do get cover right now. I mean, the doors, when they're in their doorway, they are getting cover from the wall here. They're sort of peeking around the door and firing. The issue I'm finding is that the people, the raiders, come in and just rush, especially the melee, and they're taking out our people pretty quickly. We always get sort of a congregation of people down here, and this right here, I'm going to try to encourage that, but encourage it here. Because when we get raided again, I'm going to set someone here to grenade. So I'm hoping that sort of alleviates things a little bit, prevents a rushing setup. There are a couple other things we could try. I mean, I don't really want to put traps in here. I believe that was another comment or suggestion. I'm not a fan of that because that just sort of the more traps you have, the less likely they're going to come through here. They're going to try to avoid it. So I don't want to keep them in. I don't want to keep too many traps here, and I just want to sort of gather them all up in this area right there. So we'll see. It certainly isn't working as well as it did early in the game, you know. And I am looking to have one more raid where we have this set up just to see if we can get it. I really like the narrowing of the hallway here because it does actually make for good use of the minigun. Two miniguns on here just spraying bullets and they're all grouped together. It does work out, or at least I've seen it work. Now those, having people in front of the miniguns kind of has some issues. In general, that's been an issue of our colonists being hit by the people behind them because it's not entirely accurate. But so it definitely has its disadvantages as well as its advantages. But I did want to try something different with our defense. But we could easily retrofit it and change it and see, how many, what other format, if we can go to a boxy format, if it'll be better. But I'm going to do one more raid with our current setup just to see if I can improve it. And go from there. And it doesn't help that we've also been losing a lot of people in terms of our recent attacks, because our wealth hasn't really gone down, but our manpower has, and so we've been trying to fend off larger and larger groups. Anywho, back to Chris. So Chris, you are ready to trade. I don't think yet. You have 1 silver. Whoop-de-doo. Do you have any packaged survival mills? You do not. No kibble. We did buy some corn, but you don't have anything with you in terms of corn. A couple lavish meals. Boy, you don't really. This place doesn't really have much of anything that we could use. Send someone to pick those up. Now, there's nothing I can sell. I was hoping to sell some more of our food for maybe more packaged survival meals, but apparently that's not going to happen. So, Chris, you are going to just continue on. Still have a good bit of food. Hopefully, you can get to this place. You got 5 days. We did pick up some corn and some packaged survival meals, so those do not rot, just in case our food supplies do, or our meals I should say, do rot eventually. Alright, Blackburn's building that up. We do have Dan here. We are attempting to recruit Dan. I don't think I noticed when we first brought him in that he had this, so I don't know if he developed that since we captured him or if I just did not notice it. So it's a little less than good. I'm not sure I want to risk replacing that heart yet, just because of for reasons, just in case we kill him or something. Well, harvesting that part's not going to help matters anyway, so we don't really want to do that. Let's do, what do we have a lot of? I think sandstone. Yeah, so let's go ahead. I'm going to just build up a proper, expand this just a bit. This is gonna be just a big tomb. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know how long we're gonna last with this colony. Because I kind of want to get our people moving towards our goal, which it's gonna be really long, I have to say. And I still have the itch to start another game, so we'll see. We'll keep playing, trying to make it there. I don't know if I'm gonna send anybody else from main base. I may just scrap this base and move to the next one and try to get Chris, Kasky, and John moving to the other base and do forever. With that being said, we are going to try to make up some pemmican, because that is what's going to be needed moving forward. Alright, so we got planning another round of meals there. Who has a psychic drone? I think just main base. Alright, so what else are we going to do today? I'm hoping we get a raid, because I do, again, you know, I mean, honestly, I have been like debating whether or not to just completely throw this design out, because as I said, it really, we got more meals rotting away. Why? We need power. We could do fuel generation. It's 2 components. I mean, we do have components, right? Yeah. We have a lot of wood. You know what? Fuel generation it is. Maybe I'll put it now. I don't think it needs to be inside. Maybe we'll put it in here. Go ahead and build this up. That way we have a steady bit of power. It's fairly cheap. Alright, come on, refuel. We need the power, because I don't want our meals to continuously degrade. Alright, do we have the power? Maybe. We should. Oh, no, you know what it is? I'm an idiot. It's because I turned those off when we had that attack. No, these are your priority. There we go. Alright, so that should start coming down now. Hopefully we can stop that. Alright, these, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to make pemmican first for the time being. Do until you have, I don't know, a ton. We're gonna need a ton for the trip. I should probably think of how much can be held. Whatever, we'll keep it like that. I'll try to figure out in between episodes how much we actually can carry based on what we're gonna have, and then go with that, and then try to stockpile it for the future. And then what we'll do is I'm going to set up a simple meal thing. Do until you have do 40, but I only want vegetation to be used. All that corn in so it doesn't degrade. Oh, ugh. Well, that's not good. We don't have meds to heal them. Ah, shoot. Alright, well, let's, we gotta do an emergency, transport here. Guess go feed him. We're not equipped at this base to handle a plague victim. So hopefully we can get enough steel together. What's this? Cargo pods. Jump to location. Base 1. Great. Alright, come on. Excellent. Alright, now let's get a transport pod up. Hopefully, do we have enough steel? Oh yeah, barely. Go ahead and do this, and then we're going to send John in a transport pod back to base 1 and try to save John. I don't know if it's going to happen. Oh, we got Dan. Dan's been recruited. Alright, launch pod. Oops, sorry. Ah, crap. Don't have fuel. Alright. Well, congratulations, Dan. I think you may go to, oh no, Dan's got Pyromaniac. Oh, right. So, I did have a request to be put into the game, so we're going to go ahead and do that right now. We're going to change Dan's name. Give me 1 second here. Dan is going to become a custom named character. Isn't that exciting, Dan? Alright, so Dan, you are hereby going to be called Valentine. Congratulations, Valentine. You are now in the game, and you are a pyromaniac, apparently. But you're industrious and you're kind. And because you are a pyromaniac, I don't really want to send you to the outpost since it's still a lot of wood and growing. So you get to stay here. And we'll deal with that in a minute. Alright, what we can do is I need to send... I'm about ready to send Blitz over. Blitz or Blackburn? Do we have a doctor? Well, if I send Blackburn over, we don't really have a doctor here, do we? Alright, well, we could send Blitz. Oh, Blitz is a good crafter, though. You know what? We're not going to send anybody. We'll send John back once John is healed, but we need to get him... We need to get some fuel over there. Do we have any? Apparently not. Well, refine. Alright, can I load? Load launch group 1. Items. Not yet. Can't do that yet. We'll send them a couple things. They need to be restocked anyway. Hopefully John can survive. I need to get him back here as quickly as possible. Come on. Come on, Blitz. Make me some fuel. Not sure how much. I'm probably going to need a full thing. Whoa, where are you going with that? No. Alright, I don't want to... I wonder if I can just do this. No, not really. I was hoping they would be able to get rid of all that fuel, but not so much. How much movement? 35, 28. Keep building it up. Don't worry, John, we're going to get you home as soon as possible. Valentine, what are you doing? You're not yet set to anything. Alright, well, for right... Oh, you are a cook. We'll get back to you. I'm going to have you just haul for right now. Can you do this? Alright, let me see how much we got in there. Fuel. Not enough. We need more. Needs to be... We need 150. I'm gonna send some meds as well, because we don't really have any. Alright, come on, Blitz. Gotta make those faster. Work. What else can you do, Valentine? You can art. I guess if there's art to be had, go ahead and do that. You can cook. Oh, Valentine, you would be a good person to send. I don't know. Maybe we will. The one benefit is you would actually be rescued. If you were to go into second base. Alright, I think we did it. So the launch group. Chem fuel. Go ahead and send 150 units. Still have a ton of things. I'm gonna send some of our. Oh no! You know what? We need. It's gonna take forever to load this. I wonder if everybody's gonna chip in or not. Go ahead and load 30 of those. We'll send a few meds. Go with that. We don't really need weapons, do we? Should we send a weapon? Probably. No, I think we're alright. I think we're fine. I feel like we should send more. Maybe some of the hay. Since they're going to need to make... Can these be used for... No, can't make that. We could send some meat. Nah. We only have some components. I guess we could send some steel. Because we will probably need to make another transport pod. Alright, we'll send some steel there. Do we send someone else? Valentine, I'm very tempted to send you just because of your skill set. We could use a doctor over there. An industrious would mean that you would work faster, so you don't have any passion for constructing, but you do have a decent starting construction setup here. But more importantly, you can cook, which is pretty useful moving it forward. You can't fight fires, you can't shoot, but you can melee. Don't know. Hadley, don't really want to send Hadley. The other option is to send one of these guys, Blackburn. No, I think we're just gonna send. Oh, it would help to have a doctor, though. No, we're just gonna send the supplies. Although, what happens if it fails and crashes? That would be bad. Oh boy, we're running out of time here too, and nothing's really happened. Let's see here. We want to, you know what? Someone's gonna be sent. I'll just, if we're need be, we can bring them back. But you know what? I think I'm gonna send Blackburn. He should be happy. He shouldn't be too bad. He's bringing a good bit of skills. We may bring him back. We may keep him there. I'm not sure. Blackburn, congratulations. You're gonna ensure that this supply gets there. Do we have someone else to doctor while he is away? I guess Blitz will be the only one. I mean, Valentine does have some doctoring skill. We can probably get him to level up with that. Alright, that's what we're going to do. Go ahead, Blackburn. Calling it. Gather those up. Get that thing set up to go. And we're going to bring John back here in order to... Okay. Be rescued. And oh boy, I really hope we can do this. It may be too late. I don't know. Come on. We're going to keep this going just to see if we can do it. Not sure if we're going to be able to get John back here in time. He hasn't gotten any treatment in forever. I hope that Blackburn's not the only one doing this, but it's looking like that is the case, and I can't force anybody else to do that. Come on. How much are you carrying, Blackburn? 38. Oh. Suspend this. No need to do that right now. John, how are you looking, buddy? Oh, 74%. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. I should have... Oh, my goodness. Alright. To the transport pod. Fall has begun. How much more? I wish I could check on a status. Status. Thrumbo meat. Like, where? Has rotted away in storage. I'm at a loss. I have no idea where that is. Alright, are you almost done? Find meal 7. Is that it? Come on. I think he's got all the fuel. No, now he needs more meals. Alright, I'm hoping this is the last group. Should be. There we go. Alright. Launch group. Good. Alright, John, you're gonna get in here and you're gonna head back. First, though, you're gonna get a treatment. Work. Ideally. Come on. No. Why aren't you going to treat him? Doctor. John needs meds. Come on. Blackburn. Need you to heal. Please. Okay. Load. Come on. Before you go to bed, load this up because we need to launch this thing. Alright, excellent. John, you're heading home. Accept. Oops, come on. Not sure if you're actually gonna make it, but we're gonna try. Go ahead and fire. Come on. Yeah, there you go, John. Alright, come over here. Rest until healed. Blitz. You're gonna need to doctor. Alright, so hopefully... Well, I guess you did get treated. Hopefully we can get you better. Let's get you some entertainment. Do that. Disease plague. Alright. That should be good. Alright. With that, Blackburn, you are now in the outpost here. We need you to do the cooking. You're going to cook. Don't really need you to do construction, but we'll give it to you as a low priority. You know what? Grow first. And what I want is, yeah, plant some heal root. Alright, let's go ahead. Make sure to get this stuff indoors, as well as the meals. And there we go. All that too. Alright. Excellent. Perfect. You are... how are you doing? Rebuffed. Well, that's a shame. Luckily, he is sanguine, so he's got a permanent 12 mood bug. But, alright, well, we got to put a cut in this video. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider hitting that like button. And yeah, next time, hopefully we can save John now that he's back at base prime here. It's gonna be close. I don't have much faith that he's gonna survive, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.